Sorry, what did you just say?
I forgot what we watched. What's this first episode we're talking about?
Oh, allow me to refresh your memory here. First, an intro. I don't know. We'll do this.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone. To create their own particular and private hell, and now must lie in it. Sadder but wiser, by dint of a rather painful lesson in responsibility, transmitted from
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
This offering is a landscape, lunar and low-keyed, suggestive perhaps of some of the question marks that await us in the stars, and perhaps pointing out the moment when we'll collect something other than moon rocks. This item is called The Nature of the Enemy.
Oh, I remember.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to the LIW Twilight Zone review, episode 373, Net Gallery 102C, The Nature of the Enemy. It's 10 minutes long. I'm Phoenix West.
Dick.
Welcome, Dick.
This is like the worst Apollo 13 movie ever.
This
episode. It's horrible.
It's going to be a short night. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's going to be real short.
This
episode, this segment is worse than any Jack Laird segment.
No.
Or just as bad.
You say that, but our next episode. Okay.
Vermouth!
All right. So, Nature of the Enemy. It's 10 minutes long. It's about 10 minutes too long. It's the seaside of the episode with Room with a View, which we didn't mind. It's the Danky one.
Yeah.
And Little Black Bag, which is the Burgess Meredith one. That one's fun.
I forgot how long. That episode was long.
Yeah.
That's a long one.
This is the last one. So we're done with this episode. We're done.
Yay, huzzah, hurrah.
And this is it.
Let's have a Chesterfield in memory of Rod Serling for that episode.
There's not much to say. It's really annoying. There's a bunch of nassholes sitting around looking at a video.
Did you call them nassholes?
I sure did.
I like that. That's clever.
There's a guy on the moon, and he looks like he has a refrigerator strapped to his back.
It's a really bad, like, when they say the moon landing was faked, this is the episode you can say, if they faked it, it looked like shit, and this is what it would look like. Because it looked like garbage. You can tell it's on a set.
Well, they didn't have Kubrick for this. I want to get the picture of it. Looks like he has a fridge on his back. I think it's before this.
He got a big ass backpack with this silver aluminum outfit, which looks like it's so uncomfortable for the actor.
Here it is. This is the refrigerator on his back. I don't know what else to call that because it's massive.
It's like he's got
robots hugging him from behind.
It looks like one of those, air conditioner vents that's on the building. He's got on his back, basically. Maybe it's just the ventilator. It's to cool his suit down.
Either way, you can tell it's all like
it's fake. It's cardboard with foil on it. It doesn't work.
The spaceship, the USA Love.
I think it looks like lunar,
probably.
Lunar. Oh, that makes sense. Lunar, yeah.
But it looks like a V from here. But it's probably the tin foil ripped off right here.
Vija.
Yeah,
it is Vija.
Voyager.
I guess there's a new Blu-ray of motion picture, Star Trek motion picture, and it's like with new special effects. They corrected this like cheesy ones. It actually kind of looks neat. It looks pretty good. I'm kind of curious to get it. It's a boring movie, but it's not a terrible movie, but it's a boring movie.
I like the movie a lot.
Star Trek motion picture. It's good. I mean, it's a good movie. It's just boring. And the best part is the Indians, the Native American Indians on the crew of the Starship Enterprise, which is just hilarious because it's so like they look like they just came out of the casino, and it's like, oh my god, that's too on the nose there, Gene.
Yeah.
Little ridiculous. Oh, so stupid. But,
I can't find 3 Indians that look like that now. I don't know how they found that in the future.
Right, exactly, yeah.
And why they're in space is beyond me.
Listen, you took all our casinos away because we don't have any money anymore. We got to do cash.
Casinos.
Thanks for nothing. Where's the Ferengis?
Let's look at who wrote this. So this was written by Alan Reisner.
It's based on a short story, right?
Directed by Alan Reisner.
Is it a short story?
Rod Serling wrote it. It's
no,
not a short story. No.
Is it not?
Flat out Rod Serling.
Is it really?
Oh, Rod.
I feel like this was based on something else and he was just adapting it.
No, the other ones are.
Yeah, because usually that's the case, but I guess not.
And Little Black Bag were, but not this. As far as I know. But
yeah. Well, I mean, I think it comes from the phrase "build a better mousetrap." That old phrase.
We're going to need a bigger mousetrap.
I don't know. The hope for all man was to build a better mousetrap or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know. Maybe I just dreamt it. But anyways, it was in a daze of morphine when I chased the dragon.
Problem is with the episode, they're watching him. He does the thing to the reporters, and he's like, I guess we fucked up when we heard the words under attack. It's probably not what he said. So that's on us. Sorry, bro. No, the news reporters are not letting it go. They're like, no. You said, and he's like, yeah, we misheard it. No. You, and he's like, what don't you understand about mishearing it? Holy shit, garbled from space.
Was everyone smoking in this episode? Because it was NASA, all the engineers are smoking.
I don't see anyone smoking yet.
Is that okay? I always feel like they're all smoking. I get that sense. That it's like I think maybe I'm thinking of Apollo 13 because wasn't everybody smoking in that movie?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like Ed Harris is smoking. He puts on his vest and he pulls out his cigarette lighter and he lights up. I might be imagining that, but my version of Apollo 13.
There is some smoke here in the room, but I don't see anyone smoking.
Come on, gentlemen.
Oh, there you go. Right there.
Jesus Christ, like he's on fire. Look at all that smoke. Jesus.
Platform.
Oh, we got secondary.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Here. This guy or this guy?
Background. Yeah. No, it's got to be the old guy in the corner. It's definitely come from him.
This guy's cigarette is so strong; it actually has 2 sources.
We figured out a way to light 2 cigarettes at the same time.
Well, what's it supposed to be? That was my first question when I saw it.
All right, I'm gonna pause.
Oh, God.
The second I saw it, I go, that's a fucking mousetrap.
That's a mousetrap.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's dumb. It's not a mousetrap. Then he walks up to it and dies.
Well, he's an idiot. Like, how dumb is this astronaut? And how do you get caught in it? Because it doesn't have any cheese or bacon on it. So what's
this coil that comes off here, I think it electrocutes him.
Is that what it is?
I think that's what happens. Let me find out.
It's also my last.
I don't want to show too much because Universal's a dick. But I'll keep it going here while you.
We're coming for your child. You showed 30 seconds of Night Guard and no one cares about it. So we're going to take your child away from you. We're Universal. We can do that.
I think he's already dead right here. Yeah, he's already dead.
Because he screams and they can't figure out what happened.
Oh, it's probably right here.
And then there's a transmission.
All right, try again, Steve.
Take your fucking time, though, Steve. Come on.
Well, it's hard to walk with a giant refrigerator on the back. Yeah, you're probably right.
That's all we could find.
Because they show it again and the trap's still up.
Yeah.
Metal platform.
All right, I'm bored.
Yeah, it's awful.
He dies.
He dies.
He died because there's a scream, and then one guy's like, that looks exactly no.
Well, they're looking at it's after the fact. He's dead. They're trying to figure out what happened, and then they're all looking at it. It looks like a mousetrap. Oh, and then basically 30 seconds later, there's a transmission coming from the ship. It's a video feed, and it's revealed who built the mousetrap, and it's a giant rat.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, look at that. Oh my God. Whoa!
The enemy.
It's the enemy. So if that's the enemy, I'm not really worried. I don't think we should have anything really to worry about.
And how big is this fucking? We should be able to see it from Earth because look at the size of this crater here.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
This is a crater. This thing is massive. We would see all of this through a telescope.
Yeah, how big is that mousetrap? It's like it's fucking massive if that's the case.
It's the size of like 4 Costco's put together.
And where do they build this? Are they building them inside the moon and then they bring them back on the surface? Because it'd be a giant factory making mousetraps.
I just wish they would have put a little uniform on the mouse.
a little Nazi outfit.
Yeah, because
my God, he's a Nazi.
Because the reporters are like, "Do you think it's the Soviets and they're attacking us on the moon?" And he's like, "No, they're not there. Like, come on, like, we got shit up there, and we're not picking up anything from them."
Oh, that's funny.
And I don't care about this astronaut. I don't care. He's dead.
Oh,
there's a mouse there. Let it be.
Please
stay off the fucking moon.
No, we don't gotta go back.
No,
because the moon is made of cheese. That's why the rats are on it.
I think that's the joke.
That's the joke. You think this is Rod's attempt to be Jack Laird?
This is Rod's attempt to be Rod. His comedies never work.
That's true. That's a good point. Though I would say I didn't hate that one episode where it was the guy has the memory. He could read minds for a day because the coin flipped on its side.
That is Penny for Your Thoughts.
Is it Pay for Your Thoughts?
Yeah, with
the guy from Bewitched,
Dick Sargent.
Dick Sargent, yeah. I like that. That was a neat episode.
It's not terrible.
I like the part where he reads the old man's mind. He goes, "I'm going to rob the bank, and I'm going to go to Bermuda.
Maybe shoot him in the face. Little bonus.
Little bonus. I shoot the manager.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
It's a bonus.
Basically, what he does.
Yeah. And he goes, "No, I dream about it, but I would never do it."
Like rape some of those tellers.
Yeah, exactly. He gets really explicit in his mind.
Dark.
He goes deeper into the old man. He goes, "Oh my God!
Oh Jesus Christ, man!
You ever see
Make
the
this go
inside?
away.
You ever see the inside of a 16-year-old girl? Oh,
I could ruin Dick Sargent's back and make him become alcoholic.
He blows his
die in
brains out.
nothingness.
He was, oh,
It didn't
oh
happen.
my God.
Old
Did
man
he
was
kill
powerful.
himself?
He didn't kill himself.
He just died.
He's
dead.
Yeah.
He just slipped away like Misery. Rest in peace, Jimmy
Very
Kahn.
much.
Oh, so you know who died? I just texted you.
Yeah.
Paulie Walnuts passed away. Rest in peace, Paulie Walnuts.
He was great.
Ray
we were talking about
Liotta.
our favorite Sopranos episode with
Yeah.
him and Christopher.
Yeah.
And I love the I was thinking about the part where he goes, Tony's phone's going out the whole time, and he's like, he's what? And he hangs up. He's like, Tony said he's an interior decorator. Christopher's like, well, his apartment looked like shit.
Yeah, his apartment looked like shit. That's genius. No, yeah, he died. Ray Liotta died. And who's the third? There was another gangster character that died.
Oh, I was going to say, we were just talking about James Caan.
Yeah, James Caan. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 3. That was a triumvirate. Jimmy Caan, that was a sad one.
Yeah.
82.
We got to meet him. He smoked
that was fun.
See
his glorious nipples. His wonderful old man nipples just hanging out. The guy was great. He was a good man. I'm sad to see him go. He was another real man of Hollywood gone.
He's like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, he was all. I mean, hey, that guy had a good run. He was in a lot of good shit, a lot of good movies. That guy's belt.
Ray Liotta is the odd man out there because he was way younger than the other two.
Yeah, that's the bad thing. Ray Liotta was a shock because and I guess they said on the set of that last movie he was on, they said they were shocked at how frail he looked because he was sick. Something was wrong with him. And he either didn't know or he didn't tell anybody. And maybe he was trying to pull like that Bruce Willis thing where he would make 10 movies a year for the money just to have it, for his family or whatever.
I'm sure he knew.
He had to know something,
Yeah. He doesn't seem like, he didn't strike me as a dumb person or like someone who's like, I'm not going to the doctor. Yeah, I'm sure he knew.
Right. What? It's like that, what's his name? The comedian that does the deep fakes. He did a Ray Liotta. He talks about Enchantix, the cigarette, cigarette prevention pill or whatever. He goes, I take fucking Enchantix to stop smoking. Ray, you can't say the F word. You can't go, what? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll do it again. I stopped fucking smoking with Enchantix. No, Ray. It's a commercial. You can't say that word. Oh, right. Yeah. Fucking Enchantix. He just kept saying it. It was pretty funny. Kyle Donegan? Dunnigan. Maybe that's it.
I'm looking it up right now.
Kyle Dunnigan. He does the deep fake stuff. He does Sylvester Stallone and
smoke.
Alec. Yeah, there it is.
All right, I'm showing it right now.
It's pretty funny.
I tried everything to quit smoking. Cocaine, everything. Nothing worked. Then I tried fucking Chantix. What's Chantix?
It's the drug you take to abstain from smoking.
Stop smoking?
Yes, to stop smoking.
Why would you want to do that? Hey, I'm Ray, and I quit fucking smoking with fucking Chantix. So try Chantix.
Ray.
Yeah.
You can't swear.
I'm Ray, and I stopped smoking with fucking Chantix. You should fucking get Chantix.
Well, Ray.
I'm just talking to myself. It's weird, you know.
Yeah.
If I got a scene I'm doing, I'll beat you in the fucking head if you don't try fucking Chantix, Karen. That's how you sell a product.
You're not smoking.
Yeah, I can. I mean, one of the greatest actors of all time. I can pretend I'm not fucking smoking.
Well,
and then later you could CGI the cigarette out. What are we?
He's pretty funny. He does a dead-on Bill Maher. His Bill Maher is like exactly. It's creepy. He sounds exactly like Bill Maher. He's pretty funny. He's got his own podcast show thing that he does. He says the deep fake stuff. It's pretty funny.
I'm out of notes for this episode, so we're done.
Yeah, it's horrible. I give it a 4. It's just like ugh.
I believe I also gave it a 4.
Yeah, it's just there's nothing to it. It's a short. It's basically a throwaway idea that they had to fill 10 minutes on the show. And Rod's like, okay, fuck it. I heard a joke last night about a rat in a cheese-eating moon. I don't fucking care. I'll just write this real fast.
He's like, get Laird to write it. Oh, he's busy.
Hey, Rod, we got this giant mousetrap prop. What do you want us to do with it? Give me a second. I'll write something about it and just fucking use it because I don't care anymore. Because what season is this?
This is the second episode.
Of the second season? Of the first season?
No, this is episode 102.
Was it 102? Oh, God.
Oh, including the pilot, it's the third episode.
Are you really? So the Burgess Meredith episode was the second episode?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy. That is insane.
At least that one was somewhat interesting for some of it.
Well, it was Burgess Meredith was bringing that gravitas to it for Twilight Zone. But yeah, weird.
He's like, watch this miracle, and he goes to slit his throat, and then it cuts to that guy on his glass desk in the future.
Right.
And he's like, turn off that bag, and he just slices his throat, and they all come on. What's that?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That part was funny. That was it.
That was the best part.
And now we're done with episode 102.
Forever. Yay!
We're not doing reduxes on Night Gallery.
Oh God, no! I'll kill everyone in this room.
Yourself?
Yeah, I'll just do that. It's easier that way.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get out of here. 4, 3. I don't care what score you want to give it.
4. Yeah, 4.
4
is pretty bad. 5 to me is a bad score because 50%. It's like it's an F. It's an F. It's like
5 to me where I don't like it.
Yeah. I would say that's exactly true. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. Until next time, in time in Phoenix West.
The
moon.
Joe Biden, blah, 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 blah.
All right, we're between shows now.
Yay.
So boom.
This
motherfucker better show up, huh?
Well, it'll take a minute because all he needs is the key. He's already got the key. He came earlier today. I thought he was going to
I don't care.
tow it, but I guess he's going to drive it now, so whatever. Just get it out of here. I don't care.
There's dead bodies, isn't it? In the trunk.
Just one dead hooker.
It's not a person.
She deserved it. She's not a human being. They're disease-spreading monkeypox whore.
Sorry, what did you just say? The USA.
Oh, I dreamed of product. Gravitas to it.
Yeah. All right, we're done with that one.
Gravitas. Oh, man.
All right, I'm going to start adding this here, and then we'll start the second episode.
Excitement.
We're going to be done quick.
Yeah, well, this next one was much, much worse.
All right.
No, this one. Which was this one? Never watched. That was the next one.
Hold on.
Why am I blanking on it? I remember watching it.
0. 18, 50. Somehow that was 19 minutes.
Yeah, we stretched that out pretty well.
Mostly Ray Liotta.
Oh, I forgot to tell. Also on the Soprano show, I forgot to mention. You know who Vito's wife was? Laura Bracco's sister. Lorena Bracco's sister.
Lorena Bracco's. Oh, really?
Yeah, that's her sister. So again, another incestuous connection to the rest of the cast.
All right. I think we're good.
All right.
Oh, audio problem, of course. I'll fix that in a second. Audio hardware. Changing from nothing to this. Exactly where it was before. And now I'll be fine. Now we are recording a podcast.
Yeah.
Now let's do an intro that'll take up half the episode's length. I wanna laugh. Okay.
Imagine, if you will, an announcer you can barely understand. He refers to a but you're not quite sure what he said. He seems to be eating something, or perhaps he's a little drunk. It's remotely possible that he just said something about the scary door.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
It was not guns or bombs that defeated the aliens, but that humblest of all God's creatures, the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Citizens, welcome to LIW. It's always another episode 374 for Nat Gallery 203B with apologies to Mr. Hyde. It's 2 minutes long.
I remember this one now.
Phoenix West.
Dick it.
Welcome. It's written by Jack Laird.
Yes.
Stars Adam West.
That don't mean a goddamn thing.
And there's like
some other
3 lines of dialogue.
Literally 3 lines. Yeah,
because it's Jack Laird.
Again, why? Why is this on television? Why was this? Whose idea was it to have these literally 120-second vignettes?
It's got to be. We need filler instead of just padding an episode for a minute and a half. They made this. I don't.
Just have Rod have a longer opening. Like his monologues are better than this shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like have him talk about the painting for like another 30 seconds. I mean,
like Bob Ross.
Well, yeah.
Let's put a scary little ghost right here.
Look at here, this ghost house with werewolves in it, and they're not werewolves because they're ghosts. Whatever, I don't know what's going on.
A haunted little bush. Yeah,
we can talk about. I guess I could talk about Night Moves, that movie I watched last night with Gene Hackman. From 1975. It's better than this.
You know what? No,
you're good.
This episode doesn't deserve it. I want this to be as long. Oh, we're at 2 minutes right now, so I give it a 1.
Wow. I'll give it a 2 just for Adam West's wonderful portrayal in that.
I've never given a 1, I don't think, on any Twilight Zone ever.
I will give it a 2 just to break that. Just to
this
make
is
it
my least favorite one. It doesn't even make any sense. Is he's upset that
terrible.
it wasn't that it was liquor or wanted liquor?
No, the joke is it turns him into Hyde, but it's too much, and he says, "How many times have I told you lay off the vermouth?" It's a fucking cocktail gag.
Yes,
like that's all it is. It's a one-note joke.
That's Jack Laird.
That's Jack Laird. It's just like, what can we look? What else did Jack Laird do? I know we've probably looked this up before, but just as a reminder, and we have 5 minutes to go. What else has this man done? Like, in
kind of wanted to say no and end this because it isn't. I don't. But I'll look him up.
You're right. It's a good point.
I'll give him a couple more minutes. I will look up Jack Laird right now. Oh, but I will say this is the B side. This is the B side of the Flip Side of Satan. Oh, since Ada came to stay, and then the C side is Flip Side of Satan. Now let's go to Jack Laird. He produced Kojak, Doctor's Hospital, Ben Casey.
See, I like Kojak. So
he wrote all Kojak, all like the TV movies.
Yeah, see, because I enjoy those. Those are fun.
He wrote 2 episodes of Wild Wild West.
That's a fun show.
He started writing like, God damn.
We had to
Back
be
in
around
51.
50s. Yeah, sure.
Craft theater.
Oh yeah.
We love our craft dinner theater here. Matinee theater, highway patrol. A lot of writing.
He must have been buddies with Sarah Lehman back in the day. They had to have been buddies, and they hung out. They're just like, yeah, one of these days you let me write for Twilight Zone, right? And he goes, no.
Oh my God, Jack Laird is the laboratory assistant in this episode. That's fucking Jack Laird.
My God, it makes so much sense now.
I'm gonna pull him up right now.
Yeah, he's in his Igor makeup. Wow, that's Jack Laird. Wow. Okay. Now we have a face to the madness. The madman known as Jack Laird. Literally, he's Igor in this episode.
All right, here we go.
Igor.
Jack Laird.
There he is.
Looks like a fucking beatnik.
He does look like a beatnik.
Master, what do you think, Master?
Those are his real teeth, though. There's the how you make it. That's all cigarette stained teeth, probably.
Here's the punchline. It's Adam West, by the way.
If I told you once, I've told you 100 times. Go easy on the vermouth!
That's it.
He doesn't even let them finish their lines when they cut.
There's a reason for that. They're ashamed. They're so ashamed of themselves. They're just like, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here now.
He's like, I'm gonna end it early because I'm Jack fucking Laird.
Yeah, I think that, and I feel the same way about Memoirs of Invisible Man. That's a movie that like cuts really quickly. It's like, get over this. This movie wants to end before it begins, really, because it's so terrible.
This is my least favorite episode of any Twilight Zone or Night Gallery ever.
Wow, this 2 minutes.
So stupid.
Even worse than it could it hurt.
Drink my tea.
It couldn't hurt. Even worse than that.
Yes.
Wow.
It was irritating.
Wow.
If I told you, I'm like, oh, wasting Adam West time.
Yeah, even with the allure of Adam West, because I know you're a Batman 66 fan.
Yep.
So that not even that draws you over to maybe make it a 2 or a 3.
It actually makes it go lower because it's a waste of his time, and he's.
Yeah, how come he's not in an episode like a real story? Like he's in this 2-minute bit. He should be in his own episode.
That's why I'm lowering the score.
Yeah,
that's why I'm going full 1. Fuck.
You know what?
I hate it.
You changed my mind. I'm going to join you. I'm going to put 1 on there as well.
They wasted Adam West's time. This is a waste of everyone's time.
Yes.
It somehow wastes Jack Laird's time. And he's the one who created this thing to waste time. Fuck that guy. He's dead. We're done.
Right. When did he die? When did he go away? When did he leave this earth?
Not early enough.
He didn't. When I ran him over with my car, that's what happened.
Well, he's writing Kojak in the 90s still, like the TV movie. So that's all. The last thing I saw that he did. So
no, you know what that was? That was the remake, and it was just probably characters based on Jack Laird. That's what it was, because he was dead before. Because they brought that show back in the aughts with Johnny Lee Miller, I think. They brought Kojak the Night Stalker back, and it was like one of those shows that I think it was like I want to say it was ABC or CBS. It was some show they thought they would bring it back, but it's going to be like, ooh, this is going to be darker Kojak, and nobody watched it. It did like 2 episodes, was canceled.
He died in 91, but he actually did write those last 2 TV movies for Kojak.
So did they make some in the 90s?
Yeah, in 1990.
Really? I've never seen those.
Yep. So he died in 91.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, let's get out of here. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Dick to get.
So long, citizens. Thanks for dying, Jack Laird.
Yeah, right.
If you're a member of his family and you're watching this, I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It's entirely.
Yeah, it's Jack Laird. It's just he's awful. We don't like anything he does.
No.
He's of a bygone era, and like that's it. It's bygone.
Let's be gone here.
You will be gone.
This episode has too much vermouth. Let's get out of here.
You're a vegan. Now you're be gone. All right.
Is he there yet?
No. 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 I don't know yet. He would have messaged me if he was. I haven't got anything yet.
You think we can
Wait.
squeeze in the last episode before we do?
Yeah.
Shows up, and then we can do Carpenter after, because I have it on 2 separate feeds now. So
Yeah, that's fine.
Then we're gonna leave and go into a different one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm starting to do every show on its own feed, so I don't have to. So they show up on YouTube.
Yeah.
So you know,
whatever easier. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so let's save this. Make sure it
Fall 5 minutes this episode.
Length. I wanna laugh. All right. Save.
This was the highest rated episode we ever did because it was so short.
With apologies to Mr. Hyde. I just picture him sitting around smoking a joint and like, see what I did here.
No, I just imagine Rod Serling smoking a cigarette, sitting there going, "What the fuck am I doing? Why am I here? What is this shit?"
All right, let's make sure it's saved. Now we are recording.
Give it a 2. Those shows that.
All right.
Got Betty Davis eyes.
All right. Let me pull up Welcome to Winfield here.
That's what it was. Welcome to Winfield. I just watched this today, so I already can't remember.
All right. Shit's not adding, so I'll just do it later. Not a big deal. All right. We're beginning now. This is our 3rd episode of the evening. What intro should we do?
We did Futurama.
We did Futurama. We did Stacy Keach.
Simpsons?
Let's do a Simpsons.
Well, where's my dad?
Well, it should be obvious to even the most dim-witted individual who holds an advanced degree in hyperbolic topology that Homer Simpson has stumbled into the 3rd dimension.
Bordering in Wonderland, the Twilight Zone review.
Homer, where are you?
Somewhere where I don't know.
Visiting hours have just ended at City General Hospital. But this man never needs permission to enter. He comes to places like this quite frequently, bearing a visitor's pass printed in the Twilight Zone.
Oh,
that's such bullshit. This episode has nothing to do with that.
Oh, welcome to LIW Twilight Zone review episode 375 for TZ85 117A. Welcome to Winfield. I am Phoenix West.
Dick, you know, it's sad. I forgot this episode. I just watched it today, and as soon as you played that intro, I just remembered the white legs walking in the hospital.
Oh yeah,
and then it all comes back to me, and it's like a horrible nightmare
flooding in. Yeah,
it's like when you remember a rape, and it all comes back. Like, oh God, no!
No, this was actually the highlight of our Twilight Zone evening.
And that's saying nothing.
And that's saying a lot. No, it's saying a lot because
it's saying a lot. Compared
this
to
is bad. This is a bad episode.
This
and
is
I
terrible.
was like, whew! Thank God we're here.
It was so long too. It would never end. This episode didn't seem to end.
No, there's no point to it. And okay, well, this one will actually break down.
This one makes no sense at all. Like it really did.
Go ahead and just introduce this episode, just the beginning parts.
Well, it's like
let's get to Winfield.
It's like 3 different storylines in one, but 3 different episodes in one episode. But so this whole thing is playing off of a guy's in a hospital, he's dying, so he runs away because death is coming for him. So they cheat death by running away to a place called Winfield, which is its own magical place where people have lived there for 150 years. And it's been like protected. It's like a dimensional thing. It exists in this horrible, shitty Western town where Hollywood shoots their B-movie Westerns in.
It's like some weird dimensional rift. And I guess the main characters only get there because the guy is supposed to be dead. Is that how he got there?
So is that because I remember in the episodes revealed that the people of Winfield were supposed to go 150 years ago, but the guy who was in charge at the time, his name was Chen, and Chen let them all go. And then this new death, this new guy that has who's in this white outfit, he's a character actor. You'd recognize him if you saw him. He's a good character actor. I like him. He is the only good thing in the show. And Henry Gibson's in this for some reason.
Who? Sorry.
Henry Gibson.
I was looking up the trivia.
Oh, yes, please.
And the only thing for this episode, the rest of them are about the B-side, which is Quarantine, which must be really short because this is a full episode.
Yeah, sure.
But maybe it's half and half, and it's an hour long. But okay, in his introduction and news stories from the Twilight Zone, the series executive producer consultant Alan Brennert described Welcome to Winfield as a bad script. Quote, "We never should have greenlighted it in the first place."
I can't agree more. He's right. Wow, at least he's honest.
And kind of to piggyback off what you just said, it is 3 different stories, but they're all tied together loosely. It's like a weird anthology.
Yeah.
It's like they condensed a whole season of a show down to 24 minutes.
Right, yeah.
Because it's the editing is the biggest problem of this, because he's like following them and it cuts to them to the couple. Okay, we need to set up what the story is. Kid's about to die. And then death's coming in there. And then suddenly it cuts to them on the run on a bus. And I'm like, did we miss a scene or did I black out for a minute? Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at it right now. I guess they get up and run away because he can feel death coming. And then they take a car and then they arrive in Winfield. He comes after them. But the problem from here is the editing, because it's like they'll be there and he's talking to the town. He's like, I'm going to kill that kid or all of you. And all of a sudden he shows up and he's like, all right, kid, time to die. And the kid's gone. He's like, where'd the kid go? And you're like, oh my God, I can't follow what's happening. It feels like they're trying their best to make this make sense through editing and failing miserably.
Well, then there's that one scene where he goes, all right, kid, come with me. He's holding the old guy's hand. It's the old switcheroo. And you're like, how did that even happen? How did that even work?
I don't remember seeing that.
That's like,
what about all this? Death is driving a weird like future space car. It's like
it's a white Mercedes, and they put a wagon wheel on it because he has a flat tire, so they put a wagon wheel on it, which again, stupid.
And this is what Death looks like. He's not Death. He's a reclamator. I'm in the reclamation business.
He's a soul taker.
I did write down, my note is Soul Taker and the Dukes of Hazzard, because that's what I was thinking at first. It's before they arrive.
Yeah.
I was getting very 70s vibe. Doesn't it feel like this was shot in like 1976?
It feels more. I wouldn't say that. It's very 80s to me. I don't know. I didn't get that vibe off of it. I just wasn't. I was just upset because it was going back and forth between like, why are these people here? How do they get there? They're protecting the kid from death because they want him to have a life. But it's like, well, they're all 150 years old. So how did they get there? They don't explain anything.
No.
They don't explain anything. The only thing that the only explanation they give is Death or Reclamator looking at a map saying, this isn't on a map. This town is not on a map. And that's it. That's the big, like, this is a mysterious place in the Twilight Zone.
I did write down very early, one of my first notes, I hate this episode already.
Yeah.
This is before they even revealed the Old West ghosts. I wrote that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, where are we? And it's just Soul Taker and somehow worse.
Yes, it is. It's worse because Soul Taker's longer, and you don't have the luxury of MST3K. Going rocking. Don't talk about Zep like that.
Yeah. No way, man.
Wrong, man. Zep was wrong. There's no stairway to heaven. You take that back, man.
Oh man, there's no Joe Estevez or Robert Zadar with
Joe Estevez, Robert Zadar, none of them.
That's my favorite MST3K movie. That
it's up. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Oh. I get my top 3 is that Soul Taker, Werewolf, and Devil's. Why am I blanking on the name of it?
Devil Fish.
No, the one with the puppet.
The puppet.
The one with the German puppet. Fuck. What is the name of that?
German puppet.
But I like ham. Of course I like ham. Why can't I like ham?
Oh man, yeah, I don't know that one. That's the later one, isn't it?
It's Devil Doll.
Devil Doll?
818.
Hmm.
It's on YouTube.
All right.
Here it is. This one. You'll recognize this immediately, if at all.
Okay.
Yeah. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Anyway, they reveal that there's a town of, like you said, Old West ghosts that have been 150 years old. Apparently, some guy, old reclamator named Chin,
yes,
let them live.
Yes.
And I don't know what the fuck happened with that town. Was there a fire? Was there famine? Was there a virus that attacked them? I have no idea.
No clue.
No clue. They don't ever get into it.
Chin just let them all live, I guess.
Despite our main death guy calling Chin on the phone several times.
Yes.
I love when he goes, I'm in the reclamation business. And they go, oh, okay. And the second he walks away, he's like, go inside, get the dictionary, and look up reclamation. And then that girl takes a whole day to look it up.
Yeah. Not much to do in this cheap-ass Western town.
They got a dictionary, though, somehow. Yeah.
Dictionary.
Oh, he calls Chin at one point and then makes a storm come into existence above them.
Yes, because he's mad because they won't give him what he wants. His quarry. They won't give it to him. He's trying to get his prey, his victim, his bounty. But it just sucks. It just sucks.
I was trying to find the storm scene, but I don't give a shit enough to do it.
It's toward the end because he has like a little hissy fit, and then he gets to the point where he's like, oh, fine. I don't know where he is. Maybe I'll come back for him in 150 years. Oh, everybody cheers. And he drives off into the sky with a wagon wheel, which is so stupid. See, there it is. The old switcheroo.
I'll call you back.
This is where he lays down the law.
Yes.
Isn't the second Nick Cage Ghost Rider movie, isn't Death in a white suit in that too?
I don't remember. I couldn't tell you.
Now listen.
White suit death is not
I
not
am
original.
tired of playing games.
Wow, there's thunder 500 miles away. Why does it scare us?
Hey, we're in a weird dimensional rift. I don't care if it rains in the real world.
I don't care.
We actually need the rain. Have you looked around?
We're dying. We have no food. We've been dying for 150 years. That's why Chen let us go. We were all starving to death, and we never got rain.
Why are they like frozen at that age when they're supposed to die? They're not 150 years old. They're 60. Just forever. For some reason.
I don't know. There is no explanation. There's no reason. It's like what you said. It's like this is a season show in one episode. It's just like what's going on. I don't know.
Yeah. This is what I expected the John Carpenter, the Starman TV series to be. Really like this bad. But that show's better than this.
Yeah.
And it's sad.
Well, I mean, some shows were better than this. Lots of shows were better than this. Didn't take much.
Death.
Because what year is this episode? Is this a third season episode? Or is this the first or second season?
This is season 1.
Oh my God.
17.
Okay. Ooh, really? Ooh, wow. They should have thrown this episode to the third season. I mean, hell. Jesus. They got that early. They had this episode. That's pathetic.
Yeah,
that's real bad.
I think that's why that guy said that. It's because it's first, the problem is it's almost like B movie bad quality.
Yes. Yeah.
Where I'm like trying to piece it together, but I can't.
That's incomprehensible.
It's not fun enough to watch again.
No, God, no. No.
It's one of those.
It's not.
It's a 5. 5.
Yeah, 5, sure. I'll give it a 5.
I could give it a 4, but
it's a nothing episode. It's a forgettable.
Me.
Yeah, it's a waste of time, forgettable piece of fluff, and that was all it was.
Yeah, I'm looking at this cast here. I'm wondering. So, Quarantine, the B story is a weapons engineer is awakened from suspended animation to deal with an imminent threat from space. That one sounds fun.
Yeah.
That one sounds like an episode of the Twilight Zone, kind of.
Yeah.
The problem is, on paper, this one sounds like a Twilight Zone episode. It's just an execution.
Yeah.
It's just the muddled, like you threw it in a blender.
Like, were we supposed to get next up Willoughby vibes from this? Is that the idea?
I guess mostly going off the title.
Yeah, I mean,
Welcome to Winfield. This sounds like a Twilight Zone episode. I thought this was going to be one of those step back in your own past episodes like those. Walking Distance.
I thought it was going to be the redux of that episode, Willoughby.
Yeah.
Like so I thought, oh, is this going to be one of those?
I always assumed, because I made these posters and I wrote the titles down and everything planned out. So I years ago now at this point, and I'm like, Welcome to Winfield. Okay, it's probably just a remake of Walking Distance or Willoughby.
Yeah, right.
Maybe it's a follow up on like Willoughby, but you actually see the town like more in that. And turns out it's that Jason Alexander episode of 2002 Twilight Zone. Do you remember that one?
I didn't watch that one. That's what I missed.
I was gonna say. I think that we talked about that, and you weren't there.
Yeah,
for that one.
I wasn't. I'll probably watch it on my own time again.
You should
see it. It's one of the better ones, right?
Jason Alexander's fun in it. Mr. Megan Fox is the doctor, I believe.
Oh, he's in that too.
Brian, no, man,
because he's in his own episode.
Yeah, he's in that other one. Who the fuck was in that one then?
I don't know.
All right, let me look it up because I'm curious now. And this is better to talk about than the actual episode.
Was it Eric Dane?
No, I would recognize and jerk off to him.
Patrick Dempsey.
It's not McDreamy, you know.
I was going to say all the doctors from Isaiah Washington. Where's on TR Knight? The whole cast of Grey's Anatomy.
It was George, and he still dies. He gets hit by buses in every show.
Oh man. No, but I remember back in the day when Isaiah Washington was on that show, that Grey's Anatomy, and he got busted because he called that TR Knight he goes F word. But the way he said it though, when it was like he got like the Emmy or something or Golden Globe, and they asked him about it. He says, "No, I did not call TR Knight a faggot." Like, why would you answer it that way? Like, that's just asking for trouble. It's just like, dude, that's gonna fuck up your career. You don't do that. Just be like, just say like, you know what? It was on set. It was in the moment. I didn't mean to. We moved on. Blah blah blah. But now I thought, that was like early Me Too career ender.
I think Isaiah Washington's proved you wrong.
What?
Because all the stuff he's working in.
Oh no.
He was on another show for a little bit.
Yeah, but he's a good actor. Isaiah Washington's a hell of an actor. He's a good actor. It's just like that one stupid thing got him started. I bet you TR Knight is probably a little bitch because TR Knight don't work. I don't see him getting jobs anywhere.
I found the episode. I could not think of the life of it. It's Tyler Christopher.
Tyler Christopher.
So
never heard of him.
Guy from General Hospital.
Not Christopher Titus.
No, Christopher Titus is in Gabe's Story of 2002. We haven't done that one yet.
Oh,
I know the title because I know Christopher Titus in it. Titus is in it, and it's one we haven't done that I actually know the name of because he's in it. So this is Tyler Christopher.
Oh, very handsome.
There you go. But he just looks like one of those guys like Brian Austin Green.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's one of those 90s. Looks like a typical 90s model turned actor who had something going on in the aughts, and then by 2008 it was over.
But I gave it a 6. Not great, but Jason Alexander is worth the watch.
Right.
Look who directed it. Peter O'Fallon, director of Suicide Kings, an underrated movie.
Yeah, wow, Peter O'Fallon. All right.
Yeah.
You're the man, Ira.
He's the first person to recognize the talent of one Johnny Galecki.
and one the character actors from what's his name? Brad Garrett.
Is Brad Garrett in that?
Brad Garrett's one of the henchmen, remember? What's his
name?
In it? E.T. boy. The E.T. boy was like, these guys were thugs, man. They were hardcore. You get scared because there's two schlubs.
Who does Dennis Leary beat to death with a toaster in that movie?
He hasn't beat him to death. It's a drunk father. He comes.
He tells a story about it or something.
Yeah, he tells a story about his dad. He's got the gene. My dad had the gene, It's a drinking chain. You just drink. You can't help because you're Irish. It's why don't you get the fuck out of my house and take the little whore with you? And it's like this guy has an Irish accent for like 2 seconds, and that was it. It's like this guy's not Irish. What are you talking about?
I put it in the same vein as like Killing Zoe. It's like Tarantino knockoffs, and that's Roger Avery, but which is
they're here. Let me go get this.
Okay, so we're done. We'll end this here.
I'll stop this. I'm gonna go real fast. Hold on.
Okay. So Dick's gone. I'm gonna remove him. I'll finish up here. We're at the end. Welcome to Winfield. It's not awful. It's just bad. The editing's bad, and you're kind of just confused the whole time. I am sorry about the green screen. I tried to get it working in time, and I didn't really plan to have it up. I took pictures of my kid with Ghostbuster stuff. So if you look down there, you see a bunch of Ghostbuster shit. Check out my things to see that picture. But anyway, welcome to Winfield. Bah, not really a whole lot to say about it. So give it a 5. It's not bad where you go lower than 5 because it's just confusing, but it's not terrible. It tries to be whimsical, but it fails at that too. It tries to be a lot of things and fails. It's Soul Taker in the Old West, and it's not that exciting. There is an outro, it turns out. Let me pull that up. I'm at 26 minutes into the episode. Let's hear the outro and get out of here. So let me pull up 26-minute mark. Oh, at the end, he lets them all go and flies off, like Dick said, in the space car with a wagon wheel on. All right, here's the outro.
You're now leaving scenic Winfield.
I'm going to show it so you can see his stupid death sticker on his car.
Population, 62. Median age, 112. There's not much to do here, but you do it for a very long time. Look for it off the beaten path, just south of the middle of nowhere, on the back roads of the Twilight Zone.
Yeehaw! All right, that's why I said it was like 70s to me when I hear that honky-tonk bullshit. All right, so next week on this fine show, we are doing Night Gallery 204D, The Academy. It's 15 minutes long. And then we're doing TZ85's 211A, Songs of the Younger World. Sounds like something's misspelled there, and it's not really called that. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. But all right, until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West for Dick Dickett saying so long, citizens, so long, Winfield, so long, Soul Taker in the Old West, so long, all those guys who get to live forever. And that girlfriend's just stuck there with her supposed to be dead boyfriend. That's her life now. I don't know if she can leave because she's in a weird dimensional rift. I don't know what the story is there. It's sad, though. All right, bye.